This video is brought to you by Ridge Wallet, a slim front pocket wallet available in carbon fiber and titanium. With more than 250,000 sold, a lifetime guarantee and free shipping, get 10% off with the code GOLDFISH at ridgewallet.com. Hello everyone, it's Seth, probably better known as Saffron Olive, and it's time for another Instant Deck Tech. So as you know, Tuesday means it's Type 2 or Standard Tuesday, but it's also Dominaria Week, all this week celebrating the set release of one of the best Magic sets ever by talking about different constructed decks featuring the new cards. So today we are heading to Dominaria Standard, and boy do we have some spice. I'm calling this one Goblin Gift, kind of this weird mashup of a God-Pharaoh's Gift deck, a Goblin deck, and like a Hazoret aggro deck. Kind of crazy, but super spicy. It comes to us from Taco Farmer, who did get to a 5-0 finish in a competitive league on Magic Online. So congrats to Taco Farmer on a super sweet, really unique deck. A quick reminder before we break down Goblin Gift for Dominaria Standard. If you enjoy this deck and you want to see it made into videos, take a minute, click the like button, the subscribe button, leave a comment, anything you can do to support your deck, because whichever deck is most popular gets a shot at being made into videos next week. So Goblin Gift starts off looking like a pretty typical God-Pharaoh's Gift deck. So we got the God-Pharaoh's Gifts, 2 copies. We got Gate to the Afterlife. One of the best ways to get God-Pharaoh's Gift, just have creatures die, do some looting, get them in the graveyard, search out the God-Pharaoh's Gift, hopefully win the game. So this isn't crazy. We've seen standard decks doing this before. However, the way the deck goes about getting creatures in the graveyard for Gate to the Afterlife to get out the God-Pharaoh's Gift is pretty unique in Dominaria influence. So we are looking to use some new goblins, starting with Skirk Prospector. So Skirk Prospector probably looks really weird, but basically it's 1 mana and you can sack it to add 1 mana. So it's free essentially. Plus, remember, with Gate to the Afterlife, a creature dying lets us loot. It's a creature in the graveyard for our God-Pharaoh's Gift. We get the 6 to get the God-Pharaoh's Gift. We can get back Skirk Prospector as a 4/4 with God-Pharaoh's Gift. So just by itself, Skirk Prospector looks weird, but it synergizes really well with God-Pharaoh's Gift. We also have some more goblins. So not only can we sack the Skirk Prospector, we can sack our other goblins as well. So we sack our Goblin Chain World, we sack our Siege Gang Commander, or any of the goblin tokens it makes, and this is getting us more loots for our Gate to the Afterlife, getting us closer to God-Pharaoh's Gift, churning us through our deck. Also, these creatures, remember, are going to come back eventually with God-Pharaoh's Gift anyway. So these cards are also just strong cards. Goblin Chain World dealing damage to stuff, maybe wiping away some small creatures with 3/3 first strike. Siege Gang Commander can throw goblins at our opponent's face if we got the mana, or at our opponent's creatures, so very powerful there. Fanatical Firebrand shows up in even non-goblin themed God-Pharaoh's Gift decks, because you can just sack it easily to deal a damage, also a hasty threat. So the combination of Skirk Prospector and these cards lets us turbo our way into the God-Pharaoh's Gift while making a bunch of mana, doing a bunch of looting along the way. We also have some other creatures that are just really good at sacrificing themselves. Bombmat Courier, Walking Ballista are powerful cards in their own right. Bombmat Courier churning through our deck, refilling our hand after we run out of cards. Walking Ballista sniping down our opponent's board or going face, also ending up in the graveyard, but they end up killing themselves. So we get that loot, we get closer to the God-Pharaoh's Gift, they come back eventually with God-Pharaoh's Gift. Probably the most unique card in this deck is Rowdy Crew. So Rowdy Crew, a mythic, hasn't really seen play period, but it's a 4-mana 3/3. It has trample. When Rowdy Crew enters the battlefield, you draw 3 cards and discard 2 cards at random. If they share a type, it gets counters on it. But the big deal here is it's another way to just loot through our deck, being mono red. We don't have the blue cards that you typically see to fill the graveyard. So using Rowdy Crew is a way we can make sure we stock our graveyard for God-Pharaoh's Gift, and it's not a bad creature in its own right, having a reasonable body and trample, generating card advantage. Then we have kind of our finishers. Combat Celebrant works really well with God-Pharaoh's Gift. Get it back, attack with it, exert it, take another combat step to attack with everything else, maybe get back another one, do it again. And then Hazoret the Fervent is another way we can discard cards with its activated ability, and also just a really unbeatable hasty 4-drop. So we can kind of play like a God-Pharaoh's Gift deck, where we're sacking these goblins, we're sacking Bombmat Couriers and Walking Ballistas. We can also kind of play like a mono-red, weird mono-red aggro deck, which gives us a different line of attack deck compared to some of the other God-Pharaoh's Gift decks. The mana base, just 23 mountains. The sideboard, though, is where the deck gets super spicy. So you probably noticed that the package of Gate to the Afterlife and God-Pharaoh's Gift, that takes up 6 slots in our deck. And once our opponent gets wrecked by our Skirk Prospector sacking stuff, getting God-Pharaoh's Gift, just running over our opponent, you can bet that our opponent's going to sideboard in Artifact Removal, sideboard in Graveyard Hate, because God-Pharaoh's Gift is a tier deck. People are prepared for it. So our opponent's going to warp their deck to fight God-Pharaoh's Gift. So what we do after sideboarding is we're like, alright, sure, you bring in all those cards to fight against God-Pharaoh's Gift. We just sideboard into a ramen on bread deck, essentially. We bring in 3 Glory Bringers, 3 Chandras. That's able to let us take out the entire God-Pharaoh's Gift package. We can bring in Scavenger Grounds because we no longer need our graveyard. Pian Nalar to be another resilient threat. So after sideboarding, we just forget the gift things altogether, and we're like a mono red goblin decks with some Chandras and some Glory Bringers and some Hazarets to get hasty and aggro. So our opponents will not know what to do after sideboarding. We also just have some removal. A Braid kind of hits anything, gets rid of artifact, early game threats, Magma Spray for other aggro decks, and that is Goblin Gift for Dominaria Standard, and that's our Instant Deck Tech for today. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will talk to you soon. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, help us out by clicking that like button down below. And to keep up on all the latest and greatest, click that subscribe button. And don't forget to hit that bell icon to get alerts whenever we have new videos. And if you want to, check out some of our other sweet videos here and here.